Viewers and subscribers, please subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share.
Police say the main suspect in last week's murder, a alleged gangster cop, Constable Maria Thomas, was fatally shot during an alleged confrontation in Buttock, Manchester on Monday. Police named the man as Kerry Douglas, 33, otherwise called Little Dog or Stickman. Head of the Manchester Police Deputy Superintendent, Kerry Duncan, said during the early morning incident, a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 5 live rounds was seized. Sometime after 3 a.m., there was a giant police operation in the Buttock district in the Alligator police area. The operation was conducted in conjunction with members of the Specialized Organized Unit. During the operation, a warrant was executed at a premises, he said. Duncan said the police defended themselves. On their approach, they were greeted gunfire. The police took evasive action and returned the fire when the shooting ended. One man was found suffering from gunshot wound. He urged citizens to comply with the police. We are mandated by law to pursue criminal suspect. We just want to encourage the persons, particularly in Manchester, that we are committed to serving you, and these operations will continue, he said. I just want to encourage the persons who may fall in the suspect categories that when we come to operating you, do not resist, because we see what the end result can be, and when these things happened, nobody wins, added Duncans. The police said Douglas was the main suspect in Constable Thomas' murder in Comfort, Manchester last Tuesday. And an autopsy conducted at the body of journalist Job Nelson on Tuesday showed that he did not die from a gunshot wounds earlier as reported. The autopsy conducted around 9 a.m. at the House of Tranquility Funeral Home revealed that the preliminary report cause of death was a penetrating wound to the chest caused from a metal object from the airbag of the car Nelson was driving. No gunshot wound was found on Nelson's body. The police subsequently told the news, "We can confirm, based on the autopsy result, that Nelson died from a wound he sustained in the car accident," said Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP Fitzroy Bailey. When questioned where the initial story of Nelson being gunned down by unknown assailant on Spanish Town Road in May came from, DCP Bailey said the police were acting on information received by the pronouncing doctor. Nelson was employed to the Jamaica Gleaner up to the time of his death. Was reported to have been shot in the chest by attackers. It was said that while attempting to drive himself to the hospital, Nelson crashed his vehicle into a utility pole along Coliseum Drive, Trenchtown. However, during the autopsy, it was revealed that a metal projectile was extracted from the body, a wound to the left side of the chest. The projectile is not believed to be from a bullet, as was the initial report by doctors who pronounced Nelson dead at the Kingston Public Hospital. It is believed that the object was discharged with force from the car airbag upon impact, which caused it to pierce the body of the deceased all the way through the damage, the lungs resulting in internal bleeding. The pathologist indicated that the cause of death is pending lab result and further analysis of the projectile recovered from the body. Nelson's reported demise was met with condemnation from several government officials, including Prime Minister Andrew Holness and members of the opposition. 2 brothers who turned themselves into the St. James Police hours after the division launched its Operation Storm Initiative last Wednesday have been charged. They are 20-year-old farmer Astin Reed and 18-year-old Darren Reed, both of Springmount in the parish. They have been charged with wounded with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, and using a firearm to commit a felony, according to reports from the Montego Bay Police. About 9:30 p.m. on Monday, July 3, 2023, Astin and Darren and 3 other men reported approach a man at a shop in the community. Astin was allegedly armed with a machete, while Darren reportedly have a firearm. The group reportedly accused the complainant of stealing money from their grandmother's house. It is alleged that Darren then shot the complainant. The man managed to escape, but a report was later filed with the police, and the brothers were featured on the Jamaica Constable Force wanted list. They subsequently turned themselves into the police in the company of their attorney. Later that same day, a court date for them is been arranged. 2 men were reportedly shot and killed, and another man injured in Nannyville Garden, St. Andrew on Monday night. The deceased has been identified as 34-year-old Demar Pink and 25-year-old Stephen Wallace of Kingston Tree address. The Jamaica Constabulary Force communication arm confirmed the incident, stating that it took place around 9:30 p.m. at a parking lot between Eston Douglas Drive. It is reported that residents heard explosion and called the police. Upon the arrival of lawmen, Pink and Wallace were reportedly seen suffering from gunshot wounds to the upper body. The men were assisted to the hospital, where Pink and Wallace were pronounced dead. The third victim was admitted to hospital. A quick-thinking policeman seized an illegal firearm and arrested one man at a wake in St. Elizabeth on Sunday. Reports are that the off-duty Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF member was at the event when he saw a man acting in a manner that aroused his suspicion. The policeman reportedly apprehended and searched the man, and a weapon reportedly found. The man was later taken into custody. The policeman has since been lauded by the police high command for his bravery and attention to detail.